Eli Parker stood under the flickering light outside his garage, arms crossed, watching the downpour soak the gravel lot. Business had been slow, too slow. Small-town garages like his weren't needed much anymore, not with shiny dealerships and warranties. He'd had 2 customers in the past week, both asking for directions, not repairs. Inside the shop, it smelled of oil, rust, and quiet desperation. He was about to close up when a pair of headlights sliced through the storm. A beat-up rental car rolled to a halt. The driver's door opened, and out stumbled a young woman in a soaked hoodie, clutching a map that was melting in her hands. She looked exhausted, a little frightened, and very lost. "Hi. I think I took a wrong turn about an hour ago," she said, her voice trembling. "I've got no GPS, my phone's dead, and every place I passed was closed. Do you know of any motels around here?" Eli looked around, as if checking to make sure he hadn't missed one popping up overnight. "Nearest place is 30 miles east, and they close at 9. The woman, Anna, sighed, shoulders sinking. "Great." Eli hesitated. His couch in the garage's back office wasn't much, but it was dry, warm, and safe. "You can crash here for the night," he said gruffly, as if offering was harder than it was. "I got coffee, and the couch doesn't bite." She looked at him, uncertain, but something in his tired eyes seemed kind. "Are you sure?" "Yeah," he nodded. "No one deserves to be stuck out in this weather." The night passed quietly. Over instant coffee and reheated soup, they talked. Eli learned she was from London, backpacking across the states before starting a new job in Toronto. She'd gotten off track after wanting to see the real America, not the tourist spots, but places like this, where people still waved at strangers. Eli chuckled. "Well, you definitely found it." She asked about the garage, the old photos on the wall, the dusty '67 Mustang sitting half-fixed in the bay. He told her it had been his father's shop. His dad taught him everything he knew before passing away 2 years ago. Since then, things had fallen apart, just like that Mustang. Parts were expensive. Customers were few. But Eli couldn't let go. "Not yet." "You ever think about giving up?" she asked gently. "Every day," he admitted. "But I keep hoping something will change." Anna didn't say much after that. Just listened. The next morning, the rain had stopped. She offered to pay for the night, but Eli waved it off. "Just get where you're going safe," he said. "That's enough." She thanked him and drove off, leaving nothing but tire tracks and a grateful smile. Eli figured that was the end of it. But 2 weeks later, a sleek black SUV rolled into his lot. A sharply dressed man stepped out and extended a hand. "You must be Eli Parker. I'm Mark Whitmore. My company's looking to invest in small-town auto shops for a new initiative. We were told yours is worth a look." Eli blinked. "You were told?" The man smiled. "By Anna Collins. She's my niece, and one hell of a storyteller. Said you gave her more than a roof that night. Said you reminded her why she fell in love with people again. That was the beginning of everything. The investment came through. New tools, a fresh sign, a shiny website, and customers, lots of them, curious about the garage that saved a tourist. Word spread fast. A year later, Eli had 2 new mechanics, a loyal customer base, and even finished restoring the Mustang. But more than that, he had something else: hope. Sometimes, the smallest acts, the ones we barely think about, ripple out in ways we never expect. One night, one couch, one choice to be kind, and everything changed.